9 times out of 10 also, you're probably not the only one. And if that's the case for you, I am so jealous of you, because you're like one of like the really small percentage of people that have that luxury. What's good? No, you. What's cracking? How y'all doing? Hey. What's cooking? Huh? Hi. I swear, I spend so much time away from the camera and away from filming, and by the time I get back here, I feel awkward in front of the camera. But, you know, that's my fault. My bad. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. My name is Dineo.J, and today I'm gonna be your big sister. Dineo, the big sis, the big sister, big dog, big water, ba. You know, spill the beans. Kinda, sorta. I am going to be telling you guys things that I wish I knew in high school. Okay, and they're all very vital and very important. Okay, and you need to really listen to what I'm about to tell you, because I wish I knew these things. Did I like bring down my matriculate certificate? Nah, just take my word for it. I'm done with high school. Okay, I've been through the ins and outs. I know grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. I'm matriculated, wrote the exams. I think I know quite a bit. Okay, enough of the jibber jabbering. Let's get into this video. My friend, High School Musical is nothing like high school. If you're expecting people to be dancing on freaking tables and these different cliques and the freaking, oh my gosh, the athletes, oh my gosh, it's so popular and Mean Girls. If you're expecting that in high school, please just lower your expectations, drop all of that. Like, going into high school, I was so freaking nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like this here. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Yes, it's a new environment, and yes, it's gonna be like a difference from like primary to high school, but like it's not that crazy. It really isn't. Don't be expecting freaking Troy Bolton to like some type of Troy Bolton type of looking guy, whatever, to be breaking girls' necks. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's no one cares. Do you, whatever that may be. If anyone tries to bring you down for being yourself, they're losers. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so if someone's trying to bring you down for like, I don't know, starting that YouTube channel or experimenting with your fashion sense, or you did a hairstyle that you like and someone's bringing you down it, excuse my language, but fuck them. Because honestly, like, the saddest people are those people that like spend and dedicate their time and their lives just bringing other people down. Like, what do you gain from that if you're still bullying people or like making fun of people because they're expressing themselves in different ways? That's lame. You need to switch it up. You need to definitely work on yourself. You know, your friend circle is going to change. The people that you start off high school with, like grade 8 freshman year, those are not going to be the same people that you finish senior year, grade 12, matriculate in. And if that's the case for you, I am so jealous of you, because you're like one of like the really small percentage of people that have that luxury. Because if you're still with the people that you started off high school with in your last year of high school, hey man, big ups to you. That's really nice. I, on the other hand, that did not happen with me. I was really in that friendship pool of trying to figure out who I fit with and everything. And it was a great time, okay? Maybe not all the time, because it was like, what the fuck, what if I actually really like it? Because like, but like, you know, looking at my matric year, my senior year, the way it all panned out, the people I was with, I was very happy. I was very happy with the people I was with. But, you know, the same couldn't be said for the other years, but that's fine. That's okay. Tie in with that, the people that you go to high school with, you're likely not gonna see like 98% of those people after high school. I mean, like, I finished high school last year and I haven't, like, yeah, dude, just know that like these people, all these people that you're caring about, oh my gosh, what did you think about me? You're not gonna see 98% of them. If 98% of them. Like, if you're lucky enough, you move, you go to some college or some university that no one goes to, and you don't even end up seeing any of them, like, ever. So, you know, be friends with people who want to be friends with you. Let me say that again. Be friends with people who want to be friends with you. There's so many times where people want to be friends with other people and the energy is not reciprocated, and you end up with a broken heart. You end up alone and sad and just full of heartache, and it's like, why don't these people want to be friends with me? Because they don't want to be friends with you. That is not a reflection of who you are, it's a reflection of who they are, and that's fine. That's okay. Not everybody's supposed to be kumbaya friends, best friends, buddies. Oh my gosh, come over to my house. That's just not the reality of things, okay? If you try to be friends with someone and they don't want to be friends with you, take that as a good sign. At least now you know you don't have to waste your time trying to be friends with someone who doesn't want to be friends with you. Like, pack your stuff up and go. When you're friends with someone that isn't really trying to be friends with you, the energy they're gonna bring into your life is not all that positive. You're gonna be getting bad vibes from that person because they don't want to be with you. So, you know, read the room and keep it pushing. Ask yourself whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're stressing about, whatever it is that you're like stressing about and crying about in the bathroom stall is gonna matter in 5 years. Now, I'm not saying like what happens to you in high school and like whatever small fights, whatever you may have, or like what someone might say, like whatever, that it shouldn't affect you. But like, it can affect you, but like really think about it in the grand scheme of things. Is what you're crying about what some boy said or what some boy did or whatever, or like what some girl did or what some girl said or whatever, is that gonna affect you in 5 years? In 5 years time, is this gonna have a huge impact in your life? And if the answer is no, don't allow it to have so much like power over you. So like, save yourself all that wasted time. Oh my word, don't take classes just because your friends are taking them. I know a good handful of people in my high school that took classes just because their friend group was taking them, and then they ended up dropping in the classes because they were absolutely bad at them. Okay, don't take classes just because your 5 friends are all taking those classes when you know damn well it's not something you're interested in, not something that's going to be of use to you after high school, not something that you're like good in or you want to be good in. Like, don't take it just because, OMG, I want to be in the same class, I want to take the same subjects as my friends, because that's not gonna cut it. Studying is important. People that think studying is like uncool or like, oh yeah, like I'm so relatable, I'm like, oh, it's okay to give yourself like some breaks and take some time off of like, you know, that whole thing. Like, breaks are fine, but like entirely being like, nah, fuck this, I'm not gonna study, I'm not gonna like, at the end of the day, relatable or not, the results that you have at the end of your semester, at the end of your term, at the end of your high school life, your high school period, those are yours to own and to rep and to work with. Please, for the love of yourself, study. It's okay to ask for help when you don't understand what's going on in class, you don't understand what like the current topic is, or like, you know, you don't understand a question. Definitely ask the teacher. And if you're like, the question that you're asking is dumb, ask it. The teacher will help you. And if you're worried about what your classmates are gonna think, like, oh my gosh, her question was so dumb, like, they're gonna think that for 2 seconds and they're gonna move on with their life. Trust me, no one's gonna be laid up in bed and be like, oh my word, remember when Samantha asked that dumb question? 9 times out of 10, also, you're probably not the only one that was confused about the question that you're gonna ask. Lots of people in class, they're like nervous or like scared to ask for help because of the fear of like, oh my gosh, it's a dumb question. But like, you'll be helping yourself out, you'll be helping some students in the class out, and in the long run, it's gonna be worth it because you'll be saving yourself like the suffering of like being at home alone, just your books and you're trying to figure this thing out, and now you're here like Googling and like YouTubing when it literally could have all been like answered, and you could have been helped had you just raised your hand in class, asked the question, had the teacher answer you, help you clear that out, and you would have been good. You feel me? Like, you're in a learning environment where people want to help you. Use that to your advantage. Be more involved in your Be more involved in your extracurricular activities. That's a mouthful. Extracurricular activities. Thank you. The clubs, the sports, be more involved in them. I'm so happy that I was involved in like my school in general. Like, I did the sports, I tried out the clubs, I did the whole shebang, you know? Not only is it like a good way to spend your free time, but like it helps you meet new people and like just have more like friendships outside of just like your class, or like when you go out you have people that you can like relate to and people that you can like talk about things with, you know? It's okay to change your classes even after they've started. So like in South Africa, you pick your classes or like your subjects in grade 10. So like you pick which subject you want to take, yada yada yada. Now let's say you're like a couple weeks into it and you're like, yeah, this is not for me, this is not what I signed up for. It's okay to switch. Don't think you're a failure or like, you know, you're giving up easily just because you switch subjects. At the end of the day, the results are yours and yours alone. And if you know you keeping this subject is just gonna your subjects, then please, by all means, you know, save yourself. There's a difference between challenging yourself and literally dying to stay in the subject. Don't do that to yourself. Do your homework and your assignments. And if you can, what I do recommend is do your homework in your free time in class, or like in your sub periods, or in your free periods, or like when you're waiting after school to be picked up or stuff like that. Way you have more free time to do what you want to do, as opposed to having to do what you need to do in terms of like academics and stuff. Especially if you're like in sports or like clubs and extracurriculars, like having homework on top of that can be very overbearing. So if you like save yourself, you know, and do that after doing your classwork, like you have that little free time, definitely do it. Like 10 out of 10, do it. Listen and take notes in class. I know like sometimes the class can be dragging on, or like there can just be a lot going on and it's so quick to be like, oh my gosh, no, I'll just read up on this by myself when I'm at home, you know, blah, blah. But like you're gonna be putting so much on your plate when you could literally just listen in class, take the notes in class while it's being taught to you. And then if you don't really understand it, still you can go over those notes, as opposed to going over that topic, that subject entirely from scratch. Just you yourself, you like at home. Why are you doing that to yourself? And also, when you take notes in class, when you listen, studying for tests and exams and assignments just become that much easier, because you have all these notes that you already have to like to work with, as opposed to having to start afresh. You feel me? Hope I'm making sense. Take at least one subject that you love. For me, that was art. It helps with your mental health, I promise you, because when you look at your timetable every day, the classes you have to go through, and there's not even one class day that you look forward to that you actually enjoy. It could be English, hell, it could be maths, physics, tourism, business studies, all geography, all the other subjects. There's so many. Get the point, okay? Take at least one subject that you love and you enjoy and you actually like to learn about, you know? Ask that girl or that guy out, okay? Don't be like me. Don't be like me and have a crush on a dude for 4 years. Don't even ask me any questions about that, because I'm not even gonna get into it, okay? Guys, don't do that. Don't do that, because trust me, you're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself. Just get it over and done with, okay? Oh my gosh. Yikes, moving on. With that being said, don't make relationships the end all and be all of your high school career. Don't let your life revolve around relationships. At your young age, you're in high school. You have self-discovery to do. You have what's this thing? Friends, You have academics, all that balancing, and you still want to wrap your head around relationships. Dude, I've had people in high school like have their relationships be all that they are. Like, I swear, I was a freaking relationship counselor in high school, and I'm actually really glad I didn't date in high school, because damn, it did a number on some people. And like, I was on like the outside looking in and be like, damn, girl. And I've also had like my friends, like some of my friends, their grades would like slip because of the drama that their relationship came with. Girl, imagine a boy affecting my academics. Sure. Closing off this video, I'm going to say learn to live in the moment. It is so easy to get caught up in what's happening around you and like what you have to do and everything. You don't realize that some of the things that you've accomplished were goals that you set a week, 2 weeks, a month, a couple months back, and it's like now you've accomplished it, and like you don't like even give it the time of day, because it's like now you're worrying about the next thing that you have to do. You know, just live in the moment sometimes. Like, just take a step back and be like, damn. And moments are so fleeting nowadays. It doesn't even have to be like academics or like goals. It can just be like you laughing with your friends, or you like going out and having a nice time. High school goes by so fast. It goes by so fast, guys. It goes by so fast. Like, I know, oh my god, yeah, everyone says that. If everyone's saying it, like, it must be true, guys. Literally, if you're in grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, beginning of grade 12, doesn't matter, guys. Like, cherish the moments you have, because as much as like high school might not be like sunshine and rainbows like all the time, but I swear it doesn't get, I don't think it gets like any easier than that, because life after high school is not a walk in the park. Okay, it's adulting, it's bills, responsibilities on top of on top of responsibilities on top of responsibilities on top of responsibility. Okay, so just enjoy high school while you're in it. Okay, have a good time, but also be responsible and do your homework and study and go out, have fun. You know, that's nice as well. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this video. I do have another video that's gonna be coming up soon about like freshman advice, or like grade 8 advice for my people that are now going to high school and they want like more in detail stuff. I can go into that, you know. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all took something away from this, even if it was one thing. And if you didn't, that's okay. I can't tell you how to live your life. It's your life to live. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, you know. But yeah, that was just my little skibadabble, my little sprinkadinkle. Ooh, water. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, please like it. Leave any of the things that you wish that you knew in high school down in the comments for other people to see. Maybe I didn't mention it here. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely morning, day, evening, or night, depending when you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.